Secrets to being a top performing salesperson. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Everybody in sales wants to be that top performer, that number one person that wins all the awards, makes all the sales, has a good life. Well, today let's talk about some of the secrets to top salespeople. And the first one, this top secret will actually help you in your sales because you won't get down on yourself when you don't make the sale. And the thing is, top performing salespeople don't always win. That's right. They don't win every single sale. Okay? Let that sink in just a little bit. Top performing people don't win every sale. I don't win every single sale because there are so many things that affect the outcome of a sale that we can't expect everything. But if we do some things well, we're actually going to have a better advantage than most people. So how do we do that? How do we win? Well, first of all, don't expect to win every sale unless you're the cheapest price. But then again, they don't win every sale either. And anybody that tells you that they can sell anybody and win all the sales is lying to you. So take that for a grain of salt when you're listening to somebody who says they can sell anything and they win all the sales. Doesn't happen all the time. This one's key, and I talk about this when I'm doing sales trainings or keynotes. I call it the Chick-fil-A effect, and that is that they show up consistently with a decent product and high-class service every time you walk into it. And you can travel into so many different ones, and you're going to get the same consistent service. That's what the sales professional needs to be when they want to win. They got to show up consistently, day in, day out, with their customers if they want to succeed and be top performing salespeople. So how are you going to do that? Well, you got to go and learn the same process. You got to follow that process that you walk through with the customers consistently. And you can't say the same thing to everybody, but you got to have the same process and how you interact, how you adapt, how you show up. If you can do that, you're going to succeed with those people and have a higher success rate. So follow the process, make up your process, figure it out, or go pick up my book or take a class with me on how to adapt your sales process, because that has helped me 10x all of my sales throughout my career, is by showing up consistently with that process. Here's another thing we need to do. We need to make sure that we're reviewing after every sales call, after every win, after every loss. Let's go through and review. Where did we get hung up? Where did we have success? What really triggered this customer to jump and lean in that sales process? We need to go back through and review how we did. That's why professional sports teams go and review the game film. Where did they have spots that they need to fix throughout the next week so they can go achieve higher results in the next game? We need to be doing that. We need to be constantly going back through and seeing what we can improve on, because the more we refine ourselves, the more successful we'll be. This one right here is going to help you 10x your sales. And it means you're going to have to flip the focus off of yourself onto the customer. Because all successful salespeople are ones that make the customer a hero of their story. That's right, a hero of their story. How do you set up the customer to win after you've taken that PO or that check from them? You don't just leave them hanging. How can you follow up and make sure that they're a success in the future? If you can do that well, guess what's going to happen? You're going to build influence with them. They're going to buy from you again, which means you don't have to go through that sales process each and every time. You're going to become faster and you're going to be more efficient with your sales by making them a hero of their story. And if you do that well, they even tell their friends and family that they have influence over, that they need to do business with you. And guess what? That takes the whole beginning part of the sales process out of it, so you become more efficient. So make sure that you make the customer a hero of their story. Now, if you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out. Contact information's below. If this was helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, send it to somebody you think it might benefit. That's why I do these videos, to help you. We'll see you next time.